Disclaimer: the following video is not an endorsement of any career path, institute, or company. The intention of the video is to bring personal experiences of B School students to help MBA aspirants understand their journey. The views and opinions expressed in the interview are solely those of the individuals.
And the best part is me and my roommate were able to convert Amazon, and eventually we both got PPO'd as well.
Hi all, welcome back to Short Tutor, where we break down business fundamentals into easy to understand concepts. We are back again with another video for the series MBA to Corporate. This video is primarily focused for MBA aspirants to get first-hand information from IIM alums. And today we have Mr. Amal Narikodan here, who has recently graduated from IIM Mumbai. He is from the batch 2025 of MBA General, and he is also the person who got an internship at Amazon, later securing a full-time role. So, post your graduation from IIM Mumbai, what are you up to these days?
Yeah, well, I mean, we are pretty free during this day, so just enjoying the days, and I'm waiting for to join the company.
Great. So Amal, I would like to know, what was the path you had to travel before joining IIM Mumbai?
So, talking about my journey, I had done most of my schooling from Kerala. Then, post which I have joined Army Institute of Technology, Pune, for my engineering mechanical. Then, that 4 years was really a turning point in my life. I was completely introvert person, and that 4 years helped me to open up. I was a part of various committees, including debating club, Baha club, etc. So this made me understand, if we push ourselves, we can be better in many aspects. Then thereafter, eventually JSW happened, and I worked there for 2 years as an assistant manager in continuous galvanized line. And here, this 2 years here again was a lot of learnings and making a lot of friends. And eventually I understood this is not enough. We should do something better, something more. And I also understood what it takes to be in the top level. And eventually I was fortunate enough to get into IIM Mumbai.
Great. So your decisions throughout your life, the ultimate decision to do an MBA stemmed from what you did previously.
Yeah, right.
Amal, most MBA aspirants take a break between their previous stint and the day that they join an IIM or any other B schools. But I heard that you're a man with zero breaks. Apparently, your last working day at JSW is coincidentally that the day you joined an IIM. So you might have obviously faced a lot of different challenges when you were at JSW. And how did that help you during the initial month when you joined an IIM?
So fortunately or unfortunately, it was so. My last day at JSW was my first day at IIM Mumbai. So while telling about my work at JSW, it was interesting at the same time challenging. I joined there as a GET, and thereon after a few months, I got to handle multiple shifts. So it was in itself a challenging task. Like it was my first experience as in shop floor, and thereon we used to get to handle a lot of new things every single day. And the people who we are working with, and we are leading peoples, are of multiple age groups, maybe even from 18 years to 50, 60 years. So that made me understand how to deal with people of different age groups, different diverse regions. And this experience as a whole made me, more adaptable to new situations. So while coming to IIM Mumbai, again, this was another set of challenges. But my work there, the pressure or the challenge I handled there, helped me somehow here to tackle this in a better way. But at the same time, I believe for anyone who is getting into an IIM, the initial few months will be pretty challenging because they are exposed to a new environment. Because you can see a lot of things happening around. You are having classes from morning to night, and you have to prepare for a lot of other case competitions. You have to prepare for SIPs, be it in terms of GD, personal interviews, or case studies, etc. So I think the most important factor here is to be mentally ready and to believe in yourself and try to understand what you are and what you can, and just go with the flow and enjoy the process.
Great. I think I agree with that, Namal. Yeah. Talking about SIP or Summer Internship Process, I would like to know, how was your preparation for SIP? And since you had a prior experience in operations, did you only prepare for that?
So while talking about my SIP preparation, yeah, definitely I was much inclined towards operation based on my background. But my preparation wasn't operation specific. We are in a B school, so it's very important to understand each and every domains we are having here, be it finance, be it marketing, be it HR. So I try to understand the basic concepts of each of the domains, keeping operation as my major interest. And the second part is the HR questions. So when we look at the various companies visiting here, you can see the major chunk of questions they are asking is related to HR. So it's important to tackle such questions in a very effective way. So here I would recommend to, instead of just preparing or just making very generic answers, it's very important to frame very good stories, which is having a very good personal touch. So that was another important part of my preparation. And these 3 months, you will get enough time to reflect on yourself, reflect on what I've done so far, and to make some compelling stories. So next important part is practice. So after getting done with all this domain-specific preparation and HR questions, the next important step is to give the mock PIs. And for this, I connected with our seniors, not only the people who are from my similar background, but also with seniors who are from different background. Because when we get into an interview, there are good chance that the interviewer might be from different background as well. So this helps. So here, when you're giving mock PIs, it's very important to understand what are the mistakes you're committing, and we have to work on that. And this process should continue. And try to give as many mock PIs as possible and refine your answers in the process.
Could you tell us about your interview experience and the process that you had with Amazon and how were you able to crack it?
Yeah. So first of all, telling about the Amazon's process, first round is about Amazon assessment. Second round is interview. Third round is also interview. While telling about my experience, we got Amazon shortlist around 12 hours before the scheduled interview time. And coincidentally, my roommate also got Amazon shortlist. And throughout the night, we are unable to sleep, maybe because of fear or excitement, I don't know. And while telling about our preparation, we refined our HR answers throughout the night. We tried to understand various Amazon's leadership principles. And the major part was making us mentally ready for the next day. And now comes the interview day. My first round of interview was basically around my work experience, my projects, and some HR questions, and something around operations and supply chain, general concepts. And while telling about second round of interview, it was mostly situational-based questions and some HR questions again. And some general advice based on my experience in Amazon or other interview process. First of all, you should be very strong, or we should have a very strong backup on what all things we are writing in our CV, especially the numbers. And second thing is, you should have very compelling stories to narrate for any HR questions. And third part is, be calm, because at times interviewers test you how good you are at handling stress. This might be through some challenging numericals, challenging concepts. So at this time, even if you are not able to answer this question, be relaxed, try to handle it in a very composed way. This will help. And the best part is, me and my roommate were able to convert Amazon, and eventually we both got PPO'd as well.
Wow, that's great. It's a rare instance that roommates get placed in the same company.
Yeah.
Well, let's fast forward to April 2024. This was the time when you joined Amazon. I would like to know about the transition that you faced when you joined Amazon, and also, could you give us a brief idea about the project that you received and the impact that you were able to make, which ultimately led to a PPO?
Yeah, so I interned at Amazon in operation role, and my project was improvement of last mile delivery metric related to terminal scan. So while talking about PPO, I believe is first of all, you should understand your problem statement really well. You should understand your deliverables and should have a clear communication with your manager what is actually expected from you. Once you are having a good understanding about this, next part is to solve the problem. So here, while you are analyzing the root cause of the problem, is very important to be the part of the entire process. You should be observant and should understand the people and the behavior as well. This will help you to get the root causes, bottlenecks, and what are the issues regarding on various aspects related to your problem. Now comes the implementation part. While you are implementing solutions, it's very important to understand which solution will have a bigger impact in shorter run. Because in especially project related to operations, it's very important to show measurable outcomes within the 2 months time. So that's another thing which you have to keep in mind. Apart from all these things, I believe is your attitude and how well you're fitting into the culture of the company also plays a crucial role.
I think that's a great perspective, Amal. Moving on to the next question, I would like to know, did your prior work experience help you get the operations role, and were the other interns of similar background or not?
Yes, my prior experience definitely helped me, but at the same time, I believe it's not necessary. Because there are people who are freshers and people from agriculture background who are able to crack operations role, and they were able to get PPO as well. So I believe it's all about your positive attitude and how well you fit into the culture of the company.
Okay, that's good. Amal, could you give us an idea about the perks that you received when you were at Amazon and also the work culture that you had there?
Yeah. Perks wise, Amazon do offer a good stipend, and once you convert into full-time role, the CTC is also very attractive, which includes joining bonus for initial 2 years and stock options as well. While telling about work culture, it depends on a lot of factors. People with no prior work experience or with no exposure to operation, it might be a bit challenging, but at the same time, it will be a steep learning curve.
And moving on to the last question to Amal. Amal, if you are joining a B school right now, what is the advice that you would give yourself?
yeah, I mean, enjoy the journey and have fun. Everything will be and should be alright in the end.
Yeah, definitely, Amal. And that's it, guys. We are wrapping up today's episode. I think we might have cleared most of the doubts that you have as an MBA aspirant joining a B school. Amal, thank you. Thank you for being here and sharing your experience. Again, like I said, if you have more queries, feel free to come down to the comment section and post them. We'll address them as and when it's possible. And we'll be also including Amal Narikodan's LinkedIn ID in the description box. Feel free to connect with them. Share this video to your friends who's about to start their MBA journey. Like the video and subscribe to Short Tutor to watch more such content.